I'm going to wait. I want to make sure you can see me. You can hear me. Here, I'm live. This is very, very important. This is an emergency show. And you all, please let me know if you're here. I don't see anybody here. It's very, very, very important. This by the DeKalb County Police, or I'm going to be arrested. So I need you to get on the live because they're accusing me of something that I did not do. The DeKalb County Police are saying that I told people to contact DeKalb County Police and threaten them and say that if they did not help me by a certain date or something, I don't know what they threatened that was going to happen to them. I had nothing to do with that. You all heard my live. I said contact the DeKalb County Police and the detective that would not listen to me. Told you to send her screenshots to prove that you sent these screenshots to Wilhelmina Crowley, who controlled my Cash App and refused to give me my password and was stealing my money. I told people to send in proof that they supported me by giving money. I asked you to show your Cash Apps to the police, to email them in and call and ask that my case be investigated so that I could get justice for Wilhelmina Crowley stealing my money and lying on me and slandering me. That's what I said yesterday. Can you please correct me if I said for you all to threaten the DeKalb County Police Department and to threaten to do so? I don't even know. I asked the officer, he said I had 2 hours. He were giving me a cease and desist, and they opened up a case against me and said that I told people to threaten and harass the police, and I never did. No, Tria, I didn't tell anybody to threaten the police. I didn't. Thank you, Parai. I didn't tell. That's y'all have that show from yesterday. I would never do that. And they said that I did do it. And they're talking about they can file charges against me because I incited a riot or threats or harassment. I didn't tell anybody to harass them. I said, call and help me get justice. I told the police, you can even listen to that show yesterday. I would never do that. I never told anybody to harass police. I never told them to threaten the police and just call down there just to call and say and do dumb shit and stupid shit. That's not me. I would never tell anybody to go against the police. I told them, oh, okay, thank you. I told y'all, anybody ever sent me donations to send to the detective the screenshots of all the donations because she didn't believe me and she wasn't investigating the case. That's what I said. And I said, she said, I don't do social media. I'm not going on social media. The sergeant for the police department called me today, and now the police just called me maybe 30, 40 minutes, almost an hour ago, and said that people are blowing up the phones and blowing up this detective's emails. And they see that I have a lot of supporters online. They listened to the live yesterday, so I know I didn't say that. If they really listened to it, I would never do that. I never told y'all to do nothing like to threaten no police. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want y'all to go to jail. I said to tell them to give me justice for my case and prove this lady stole my money and that I'm not lying. I asked everybody that ever sent any money to support me and send it to those cash apps Wilhelmina Crowley control to send proof that you sent money to those so this detective would investigate it. That's all I told people to do. I did not tell people to threaten the police. I did not. I've never done anything like that. The police accused me of putting posts up, telling people to harass the DeKalb County Police Department, to threaten them. I never put any post up. I just showed you who the officer was who said she wasn't going to investigate this online. She wasn't going to look at my page and to ask her to do her job or to give me another detective. That's what I said. If anybody is threatening them, would you please stop? They're saying people are threatening them and saying they're doing it on my behalf. They're not saying that I told them to threaten them. And the police officer said it doesn't matter. that I never told anybody to threaten them. They said, because they're doing it on your behalf, we'll lock you up if you don't tell them to stop. And I'm like, I never told anybody to start. I asked the police officer, would you please take my email? Would you please send me the emails of the people that are threatening you and telling you you got a deadline or they're going to do something to you? Because I don't even know them. I have a lot of people that support me, but I didn't tell anybody to support me by threatening the DeKalb County Police. Y'all know that's not me. I've never been in and out of jail. I don't want to be in and out of jail. And I would never tell somebody to hurt a police officer. I know that's a state and a federal crime. Why would I be implicated? And I never wrote anything and put any post in writings where the police or anybody else can prove that I said, yeah, threaten DeKalb County Police, harass the DeKalb County Police. And I'm telling him, how is this considered harassing the police if all I asked them to do was send information? Everybody that's ever sent any money to me through these cash apps, to send them to this detective. Give her all the proof that I'm not a liar and that I'm telling the truth. That's what I told you to do. I said, officer, how is that harassment if they're sending information pertaining to my case? That's not threatening her. That's not harassing her. They're giving her evidence to support that I am telling the truth about what this lady did. He said it's still like harassment and I could still go to jail. And I really don't understand. Let her stay here. Let child, I don't even care what anybody is thinking or saying. It's okay if they're hiding them until I get, hopefully the police will investigate this like they're supposed to. He told me to do a live now. I had 2 hours, gave me a cease and desist, said it's my fault. I don't even know the emails of the people. I don't know the names of the people. I don't know who's threatening them. I didn't tell anybody to threaten anybody. I didn't tell anybody to threaten the Wilhelmina that stole from me. I didn't tell anybody to do that. I didn't tell anybody to harass her. All I'm showing is evidence that she did. She stole from me, like I said. And I asked you all to give it to this detective. Maybe she will do her job. Maybe she will investigate this because she told me she's not going to look on social media. That's what I asked you to do, to help get me justice and prove that I was telling the truth about so many people sending donations to me through the Cash App that she wouldn't give me the password to and she stole the money out of. That's what I asked people to do. I only asked them to show documents, to show evidence to support what I said in my police report and to support what I said to the detective so they don't think that I'm lying. I know they deal with a lot of people that lie and that scam and that make up things. I asked you all yesterday, I begged with y'all to please help me get justice. Make them look at this case and see that I'm not lying. This is a serious case. That's all I asked people to do. And that's what I told the sergeant, that I asked them to send evidence to support my statements in my police report and what I said to the detective. All the other stuff about threatening the police, killing the police, harassing them, just calling just to harass. That wouldn't make any sense for me to tell them to do that when I have a case. Now I have a police report and I'm saying a crime was committed against me. And I'm just asking my supporters that know they've given money over the past few years, know that they've supported me, to contact the detective, contact the sergeant, show them the evidence. That's all I asked you to do, to show the evidence to support what I said, that you gave money to this lady to give to me. You gave it to her on my behalf. She stole the money. That's all I wanted you to give them, evidence. That's all. And you know that the live is up there. The police can subpoena the live. They can listen to the YouTube. I never told anybody to harass a police, insult a police, to call a police and make threats or make email threats. Y'all heard me. I asked you to call them, let them know that people love me and support me and they don't like what happened to me. And it was also your money that you gave to me. It wasn't just my money. It was your money that you donated. And I asked you all to show them proof that a lot of you gave me money over the past few years. That's all I ask that you do, and keep calling and tell them you want justice for me. You know for a fact this lady did this. You've seen her be my assistant. Y'all have sent her donations, and y'all know I never got a lot of those donations. That's all I ask people to call and do. It's in the live yesterday. The police can listen to it. And I even asked them, would you please listen to it? I never told anybody to threaten or harass or give them a certain deadline to do this, to do that. That's not me. I would never tell anybody to threaten or hurt a police officer. And if y'all are doing that, I know it's not my fans. I know it's not people that love me and that support me, because you didn't do that before. When I had the issue with Shannon McGee and she was threatening me, I asked y'all to show evidence to demand that they give me justice. This lady keeps threatening to kill me. I never told anybody to threaten them. You got a certain amount of time to do it with that case. And I know I just don't believe any of my supporters would do this. It's because of somebody trying to set me up and saying that I told them to do it. I don't know who would do that. I never told anybody to threaten or harass a DeKalb County police officer, a detective, a sergeant. Just call. They said they're calling all of the officers that they could call. I never told people to call all of the DeKalb County branches of government and all the divisions of the police. I never did that, and I'm asking you to stop. If people are threatening to police, giving them demands, harassing them, and not showing evidence of people that really gave me money, you need to stop, because y'all know I would never do that. I never put that in writing. I never put it in a post. And the live is still up here for the police to get. I mean, even if it's not up here, they can still subpoena it from YouTube, and YouTube can retrieve anything that I erased. I begged him to please listen to the live yesterday, because I never told anybody to threaten a police officer, threaten a detective, threaten a sergeant. I just asked you all to ask them to demand justice for me and send proof you sent money and proof that she stole that money. That's all I asked you to call them and give them if you have supported me. Look, I don't know. I'm not involved in it. They can investigate and see that I'm not involved in it. I never told anybody to threaten them. I don't know who's threatening them. I don't know the email of anybody that's threatening them. I don't know the name of anybody that's threatening them. They're not doing it for me. He said it's my fault they're doing it on my behalf. No, they're not doing it on my behalf, because I've never encouraged violence against a police. I've never encouraged harassment of a police. I never told them to call. I don't know what they're saying. He didn't tell me what they said, other than he said there's threatening emails. If they investigate, I don't have anything to do with a person that would do that. I don't know anybody that would do that. I didn't secretly tell anybody to do that. And I'm sure if they catch the person, they will talk to the person and see that I don't know them. I don't know who would do this. And they're telling me that I needed to do this live to tell whoever is doing it to stop. All I can do is ask whoever it is to stop, and stop saying you're doing it in my name. Stop using my name to do it, because I don't know anybody that's doing. I don't know who is doing that. I never encourage violence or harassment of that detective or anybody that works in law enforcement. And I asked him, can you show me proof that I did it, or that I told somebody? I didn't put. That's not going to help my case. I would never tell anybody to do something illegal and that would cause me legal problems behind somebody else's actions. And he said, it's my fault. I did do it because I asked people to call. No, I asked people to call that actually donated money, to show proof that they donated money. All these other things and these threats and the harassment, I never told anybody to do that. And I wish you would stop doing that in my name and saying that I told you to do it. I am not, I don't know how else to say it. I never told anybody to threaten and harass a police officer. And I'm asking whoever is doing it in my name to stop it. Stop putting my name in it and using the information I gave for my case to help my case, for people I gave that so that people that actually sent money to me, that she stole, so you would have my case information so they would know who you're referring to, what case you're referring to, and that you can give them your information proving that you sent money to the cash apps that Wilhelmina Crowley ran and she stole the money. That's why I put the information out. I did not put any information out for somebody to harass and threaten the police, and you got a certain amount of time to do this, and if you don't do it, then something's going to happen to you. I don't know anything about it. I don't have anything to do with that. And I'm asking you to stop doing that in my name. Stop saying I told you to do it. You're not helping me get justice by threatening them. That's only putting me in a position to have legal problems because the police officer said that I told people to harass them and threaten them, and I put the number out. So since the number is associated with me, and since the number is associated with me, that means I'm guilty of a crime. I don't understand how I'm guilty of a crime when there's no evidence, no written evidence, no verbal evidence that I told people to threaten the police. That's not me. I am not taking responsibility for that. I am not encouraging violence and threats against the police. I never have. That's not who I am. That's not what I do. And I'm asking you to stop calling. At this point, right now, if you don't have a cash app, if you didn't send a donation to me through that and you cannot submit it to the police, y'all stop calling the police. Stop emailing, stop threatening them, because I didn't tell anybody to do that. Please stop calling them and threatening them and emailing threats and saying, I told you to do it, or you're doing it to help me, or you're doing it on my behalf. Please stop. Stop putting my name in that. Stop saying I told you to do that. Stop saying you're doing it to give me justice by threatening them. You are not. You're committing a crime, and then you're making it look like you're trying to help me. You're doing it for me. And I never told anybody to do that. I only told people to call to submit proof that they gave me donations, to submit, to email evidence. That's what I told you. Email my Cash App receipts where all of y'all gave me money. Those are the only people I told, and to ask for justice and my case be investigated to either prove I'm lying or to prove she's lying, or to prove I'm telling the truth and then do something about it. That's all I said. All the people that did not donate, and I'm sure this is not people that donated. People that did not donate, you don't have anything to do with the case. I know the people that donated are not threatening the police. I never told anybody to threaten the police. I only asked you to email, to call, to show your support, to show your evidence that you are a supporter and you donated. So they will have evidence, not threats, not harassment. Would you please, at this point, don't nobody call. Don't nobody call and threaten them or say anything to them that is derogatory or threatening towards the police and say you're doing it for me. I don't want anybody harassing them or doing anything illegal saying you're doing it for me. You're not helping me. You're creating a legal problem. What you're doing is illegal, and you cannot harass police and not face legal action. Please keep my name out this shit. At this point, y'all don't call. Don't call. I'm going to have to get off the phone now and call an attorney. And I'm going to now have to deal with my own issues around this that I didn't create. The police said I did it. I didn't. I asked people to show evidence that she stole my money and to show that you donated money. That's all I asked people to do. At this point, just stop calling. I will have to deal with this legally on another level, because I'm not finna get my life fucked up for somebody lying on me and for harassing them. At this point, even the people that sent donations, just send them to me. Send the emails to me with your cash app, because I know a lot of people donated. Just send them to my email. Don't contact the police anymore. That detective is no longer on my case anyway. My case has been given to a new detective. You said they will investigate and will point back to her. Now the police are trying to say, oh, she didn't do anything. You did it. You did it. You're making them harass us. You're making them threaten us. I didn't. You know what? This shit is crazy. I was violated. I was stolen from. Now I'm guilty. And I told people to do that. I would never, never, never do that. Never do that. And I'm asking you to stop it. They're saying I had to do a public address to you to ask you to stop it. Everybody, I know the people that really love me and supported me call me because they love me and support me and want justice for me. But now there are other people that are making threats, and it's making all of us look bad, y'all. At this point, just don't call, don't email, send it to me. She's not on my case anymore. The case has been given to a new detective. Now they said they've opened up an investigation on me because I made people harass and threaten them, and I did not. That's not me. I'm asking you to stop it right now. Whatever you do, please don't say you did it for me. Keep my name out of it. I didn't ask for anybody to harass and threaten the police like they're trying to accuse me of doing. I asked to help give me justice. I asked for people to show cash app receipts and any donations to prove that I'm telling the truth. This lady stole from me. That's all I asked you to do. But you know what? Now y'all can't even do that because whoever's threatening them and harassing them, and the police said I told them to do it and I didn't. Now because they're doing that, it's not even safe for y'all to call or to email your receipts. I know y'all trying to help me that didn't threaten. I know you have proof because I don't even know how many people have given to me over the past 3-4 years. I know a lot of you have. I don't have your receipts, and I just wanted to help build my case. Now they're saying, no, you started trouble for us, and you got people threatening us. So now don't nobody call. If you have donations for me and you have proof that you donated to that cash app that she stole from me from, y'all just email it to me. Since they don't want our information and they're taking it as harassment because I have so many people that support me. So many people that have donated to me. I don't even know how many. So, and they don't want it. So I'm sure everybody didn't threaten them. I'm sure some of y'all really tried to give information about me and y'all know me and you've known me for years and supported me. They don't even want it. So unfortunately, you can't send them the cash app receipts. They don't want to hear anything from us. They don't want any email proof. They don't want calls that you're proving that you gave me money. They are now saying that is harassment, even if you're trying to show proof that you gave me money to that cash app and she stole it. So y'all don't even call at this point. Don't email receipts to them. Send them to me, and I will give them to the police to prove. Or at this point, I'll give them to my attorney. At this point, this is all I can do to show the public that I would never. It's stupid. I would never tell somebody to do something illegal in my name, knowing I could have a lot of legal charges behind something I didn't even do, and they're blaming me. They're threatening us because of you. You told them to do this. No, can you please, I even begged him, would you please take my email, officer? I wanted to see if he saw my email in it. And I wanted to see proof that I told people to threaten a police officer. I told people to harass. I never put that in writing. I never said it on my live yesterday. But they're saying that I did. So since the police are accusing me of something I didn't do, and said that if anybody else uses my name and my case number, said that means I still did it. Even if I didn't tell them to do it, if they use my case number and they use the detective's name, that means that I told them to do it. I didn't tell them to do it. They said they will still charge me and say that I did. So at this point, I'm publicly asking you, and the police can hear it, do not call them. They don't want our information to prove that I'm not lying. Don't email them the receipts either. They don't want to see the receipts to prove that I'm not lying. This lady really stole money from a lot of people that donated to me and that support me and that love me. They don't want it. So even if it's good information, they don't want it. They don't want to be called. They don't want to be emailed. And if it's bad, threatening, which has nothing to do with me, they're blaming me for it. And they said, I better tell people to stop threatening them, because if they keep threatening them, it's my fault and I'm breaking the law, and I'm not telling anybody to do that. I never told y'all to do that. And you know I never told you to do that. At this point, that's all I can do. Now, if people still call, I guess they're going to say that I broke the law and filed charges against me for somebody else threatening, and it's not even me. And I'm not telling anybody to do that, and I never have, and I never will. But they're still saying that it's my fault. And so at this point, look, I'm not going to stay on there on here too much longer. I'm going to get off of here, and I'm going to talk to my attorney. I love you all, and I'll talk to you soon.